Bitcoin is breaking out right now, and in 2 days we are about to get our interest rate decision. So do not get fooled, because we have some very interesting charts, and about 99% of the people are actually wrong about what is going to happen right here. So I have some very interesting charts, but as always, let's first of all have a look in towards the imminent short term. And what we can be seeing first of all is that we exactly got our consolidation at about our CME close price, and we exactly begun our week at exactly our CME close price. So because of that, no CME gaps were formed, and this is exactly what we have been talking about and where we have been waiting for during the course of this weekend. Now, whenever we actually filled our CME gap, that was a moment where we also actually turned around and got a pump back towards the upside. Now, we can be seeing that we have been breaking out of this symmetrical triangle towards the upside, but actually in my opinion we are still running in towards critical resistance also on this chart. So in my opinion we could rather actually have a look in towards some kind of an ascending triangle towards the upside. And of course an ascending triangle is a bullish biased pattern, so that is looking very good. And if we are going to be breaking this resistance level, well, definitely at the same moment, we are also going to be breaking above this resistance level. So whenever we can be breaking above, well, that would be very bullish. But I do think we can rather actually break towards the downside, because a lot of people are once again flipping very bullish at exact resistance. Just like we have seen over here, and also just like we have seen over here, everyone is once again flipping bullish. So in my opinion, I do think we are more likely to actually break this one towards the downside. Now, in the end of the day, I need to be having a look in which direction actually we will be breaking, because if we will be breaking this one towards the upside, definitely that is going to be very bullish. But in my opinion, I do think it is going to be more likely we are going to be breaking it back towards the downside and get back once again towards these levels right here. But definitely in the end of the day, a big breakout is awaiting, and if you do want to be up to date about that exactly, be sure to be following me on Twitter and also join my free Telegram channel. And if you have done that, you will be exactly up to date about everything that will be happening right here in this short term. And what will also be very exciting is going to be this bullish megaphone pattern that we are currently developing. As you can be seeing right here, we are developing some kind of a bullish megaphone pattern, and this pattern is definitely very bullish. If we can be breaking it back towards these levels right here at the top side, we are going to be very likely, just like in this picture right here, we are going to be very likely to actually break this one out towards the upside. We are currently sitting on very major support on the daily time frame. We are currently still holding our daily uptrend, so definitely in the end of the day, I do think we can be getting a very major bounce back towards the upside. But just in the imminent short term, a lot of people have been watching this fractal because this price action is looking exactly the same. And because it is looking exactly the same, a lot of people are right now expecting that Bitcoin is once again going to be returning towards this 31k levels instantly, that we are going to be getting a similar pump towards the upside. But this is usually not how Bitcoin moves. Bitcoin usually doesn't create any move just like this. And by the way, if you do want to be trading this market, you can be doing so on Bybit, and you can be claiming a free position of $2,000 or $4,000. So make sure to have a look on my Twitter profile and click on this link right here. Also, I have been shorting this coin Hi-Fi. It has been returning me a pretty nice profit, and I'm currently looking to be shorting this coin next. So make sure to claim your free position right here on Bybit. And without any further ado, in about 2 days time, we will be getting another rate hike decision. And the first thing that you need to understand is that these rate hike decisions are very important for the Bitcoin price. Just like you can be seeing right here, it has been a very pivotal event. Right here at all of these times, we actually saw a dump happening in the short term. Right here as well, and right here as well, right here once again, and right here once again. And all all of these dumps actually happened because the Federal Reserve was actually increasing their interest rates for the whole time right here. But right now actually it is expected with about 99% that we are going to be breaking with our interest rate hikes. And what we can be perfectly seeing explained in this chart is that in the imminent short term, actually interest rate hikes and pauses are actually very bullish for the stock market, so also for the Bitcoin price. Now for the whole economy, this is actually not very good that we are getting these interest rate hikes. So at one given moment, the stock market is about to crash, and whenever the stock market will crash, well, then the Federal Reserve will once again start to cut its interest rates to once again heat up the economy and once again give a boost inside of the economy. So ultimately, for this weekly uptrend or daily uptrend that we are holding right now, it is looking still very good because we are looking to be pausing with our interest rates. So definitely that is in the imminent short term still bullish for the Bitcoin price. But in the end of the day, the stock market will eventually crash as a result of these interest rate hikes. And whenever we are going to be crashing, well, that is when the interest rates once again will be getting lower. And this is right now anticipated by the whole market that this will be happening by next year, June. So on the daily trend, we still do have a lot more room for upside before we are actually going to be seeing our little crash happening, and then the interest rates will be starting to get cut. And that is also partially the reason why right here on the daily time frame on Bitcoin, I am also still very bullish. And I do think we are going to be holding our support level. But just because we are exactly repeating this price action, I do think Bitcoin in the imminent short term does still have some more chopping around left before we are once again going to be returning towards the upside. I do not think we are going to be repeating this price action right here. We can be breaking out and then once again find a rejection, but ultimately we are going to be chopping around right here and not really repeat this price action right here. But in the end of the day, the most important thing we need to have a look in towards is what Jerome Powell is exactly going to be talking about and what he is going to be saying during this FOMC meeting. So this will be one of the most important things, and I'm going to be watching it, what he has about to say about the market. If he is going to be talking pretty bullish, well, definitely we can be expecting a pump happening inside of the market, just like right here. If he is going to be once again starting to talk pretty bearish, we can be expecting a further dump towards the downside in the imminent short term. So what Jerome Powell will actually say during this event is going to be maybe even more important. So if you do want to be staying up to date about that, make sure to once again follow me on Twitter and join my free Telegram channel right here. And if you have done that, you will be exactly up to date about every single thing that will be happening. And with that being said, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.